The most beautiful moments I witness in therapy isn't when someone stops being anxious necessarily. It isn't when someone stops people pleasing. It isn't even when someone forgives themselves. It's much quieter than that. It's when someone pauses, looks at me and says, I don't think that's actually me. Not I fixed it, not I'm healed, just I don't think that's me. That's the beginning. Because for the first time, they've separated themselves from the strategy that kept them alive. Maybe you've spent years trying to answer the wrong question. Maybe the right question isn't who am I? Maybe the better question is who did I become because I thought I had to? And if you can answer that honestly, another question slowly appears. The question that changes our lives. Who might I become if I no longer needed to earn my place in the world? One question to carry with you today. Notice one moment when you're about to automatically become the version of yourself that the world expects. Pause and ask, if I already knew I belonged, would I still make this choice? Carry that question, not because it will give you an immediate answer, but because questions like this don't just change decisions, they slowly change identities. Now, this is where I think therapy is often misunderstood. People imagine therapy usually asks, how do we change you? That's almost never my question for a patient. My question is, what have you never been allowed to question? Maybe you've never questioned why rest makes you uncomfortable. Maybe you've never questioned why compliments feel suspicious. Maybe you've never questioned why being needed feels safer than being truly known. The moment you question the rule loses some of its power. Now, I like to give you guys something to try this week. It's not an affirmation or a journal prompt. It's an actual experiment. Every time you notice yourself making a decision, big or small, it doesn't matter, pause for 5 seconds. Then ask yourself, am I making this decision to express who I am or to protect who I've had to become to make life work? Those are not the same decision. You may still make the same choice. That's okay. The goal isn't to change your behavior. The goal is to change your awareness. Because awareness comes before freedom. Always. Now, this is where people get confused. Let me give you a few examples. Someone says, I've always been independent. Have you? Or did independence become safer than disappointment? Somebody else says, well, I'm just an overthinker. Maybe. Or maybe your brain learned that being underprepared once had really significant consequences. Somebody else says, I'm a people pleaser. Maybe. Or maybe there was a time when someone else's happiness felt like the only way to keep yourself emotionally safe. Here's what I want you to notice. I'm not trying to convince you these qualities are bad. I'm asking something much deeper. Did you choose them or did they choose you?